So Claude Cowork, you've been seeing a lot about Claude Bot or Openclaw. This is probably a much better option for you, okay? To install Claude Bot and Openclaw, you got to have some security knowledge, you got to have some technical knowledge, and it's not for everybody. And you got to get a whole new device because even the VPS setup is not that great. Now, if you don't understand anything of what I just said, Claude Cowork is Claude Bot, but safe for you. That's how I'm going to explain it to you. This is a crazy, crazy tool. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use it, how to make the most of it so that you can get up to speed immediately by the end of it. So what is Claude Cowork? Well, it's basically the next evolution of how we use LLMs. Okay, so it can take action on folders on your computer. It connects your entire software stack, and it can literally do day-to-day tasks for you. So think of it as this is your portal into your computer and into your applications and into your work systems through this one window, okay? So regular Claude on the internet, obviously, you have the chat, you can copy paste your workflows, but it can't do anything on your computer. This is that with the ability to connect to things, to download skills, to use skills, and access your folders. Now, this is important because if you maintain things locally, you have a lot less memory and a lot less of that context window being taken up when you use an LLM. And so it's a lot easier for you to get more usage and really more power out of the LLM. So you need to have the max plan, I think, for this, by the way. But you need the Claude desktop app. So you can see I have that right here, and I'll show you here in a second. Second tab in Claude app next to Claude Code. So when you open it, you're going to see chat, Cowork, code, if you have the max plan, to my knowledge. So Cowork is the thing we're going to be using right here. Once you have that, just download it, go to Claude, make sure it's the right Claude website, granted access, get it set up. Now, the things I want to show you that it can do, number one is folder operations. So it can read, create, edit, move, delete, and organize files on your computer, which is really cool. So you don't have to do them. Now, why would we use that? Like, what are some real use cases rather than just AI slop? Well, you can organize your files, which again, takes a lot of time. That's something pretty valuable. Number two, you can batch document process. So if you need to extract data, let's say from a bunch of docs or a bunch of forms or PDFs or something, it can now do that for you. So think of all the information that you might have on SOPs, on drives, on all these different things. You just tell it, hey, go do this, and it will access the files and do it for you. And then it can also do creation of documents in a file. So things like a proposal, a contract, things like that, it can do that for you as well. Okay, number two, scroll up here. Software connectors. So you can connect by default Google Drive, Google Docs, Sheets, Notion, and Slack. Meaning, I want you to think of this. If I connect all of these, and I obviously use those properly, I can then say, hey, go do this in Slack. Hey, go get this doc. Hey, go do this in Drive. And it will do that for me. Okay, so it's my interface and my sort of more agentic touch point into my current ecosystem, which is very, very good for efficiency. Then it can also use your browser. So it will open up a browser, and you'll see like a little Claude window here, and it will completely control it. Now, the difference between this and ClaudeBot is ClaudeBot runs unrestricted. There's no permissions. This will ask you, which is good for safety. That's why I'm saying this is better for most of you guys probably to use. It's probably going to say, hey, can I do this? What you can do is just skip permissions and say, hey, dangerously skip permissions. You got to be careful, but Claude is a lot more secure than this ClaudeBot sort of thing going on. So there's really cool things that you can do with the browser. For example, is you can say, hey, use the browser to research this. Use the browser to build an automation, to do analysis, do research, collect data. Use my browser to go log into LinkedIn. You can do a lot of different things with it. And this is where you got to get creative. Now, the really cool thing with this is Claude Skills. So if you don't know what Claude Skills are, it's basically a downloadable program or a packet of information that is then immediately granting the AI knowledge on how to do a thing. So like, hey, here's how to use Twitter, Claude Skill. Think of it as upgrading you as a child, except for your AI can now do that, which is very awesome, if I might say so myself. Now, the difference here is when you download a skill, you're basically getting a infinity stone. Like you're upgrading this thing to be able to do whatever. And it's a lot more robust than like a custom GPT or like a Claude project even, because it's combining the use of your browser, whatever's in that skill on how to do X thing, which other people make these skills for you, plus being able to download and use files on your computer. So it can basically drive your whole system depending on the skills you download, it can drive your whole system for you, okay? Now, to do this, there's built-in skills from Claude. There are community skills. Be very careful downloading these, and I always will give it to Claude, and I'll say, hey, check this for security first before you download and use, and then you can also build your own, okay? Now, how to use community skills. You're going to browse Marketplace. You're going to find whatever skill you want. For example, a meta ad copy generator. That's basically the Claude project that you would make anyway with all the context, but pre-made for you. And it usually works really, really, really well if the person that made it knows what they're doing. You're going to download that zip file, and you're going to add and upload the skill here in the settings, upload it, and now you have that skill. So imagine I want to soup up my Claude Cowork. I can download copywriting skills, creation skills, nano banana generation skills, like X browsing and data skills. And now I can tell it to go do things using those skills. So it's basically upgrading itself, which is very, very helpful. Now, if you want to build custom skills, you can do that. However, what I'm going to tell you guys is, to be honest, don't even worry about this yet. Like if you're watching this as a beginner video, just download the pre-existing ones. And I'll pause here so you can screenshot this as well if you would like to build your own skills. We also have code execution. So if you use Claude Code, this is a little bit different, more normie friendly. However, it can still drive Claude Code for you. So for example, data visualization, image processing, file conversion, Like a lot of times when I'm playing with like the Kendo website, I'll have an image that I need to like tweak from WebP to PNG or JPEG or whatever. It can do it for me, especially if you download a skill for Nano Banana. You can literally just go to your Claude, like here, I have Cowork, and just be like, hey, go do this for me, And it even shows you some of these default things that you can do. It's very, very cool. It's basically like having the Claude on the website, but just in your computer. It's like having Claude on the website, but in your computer, and it can do a lot more things. It's more robust, okay? Now, the bottom line here is that this is really, really good at using it as a task manager and a driver of things, okay? Now, don't rely on this to do like crazy creative work. Go use like the proper tool for that. This is the employee, basically. I want you to think of as a safer version of ClaudeBot or of Openclaw. And it's a great productivity boost, but you're not going to be exposing yourself to like some crazy risk, okay? So here's some real world use cases for you guys. Client proposals, okay? Weekly reports, Slack summarization, putting things in Drive, content repurposing, sales call analysis, client onboarding. All of these sorts of things you can do and drive with Claude Cowork. And you can also combine skills. So for example, using multiple skills in the same conversation. So here would be an example of that for you. So new client signed, need to onboard and create first deliverable. So do that, okay? Set up all systems. You would obviously preset this up. Number 2, use the proposal to create the project proposal. Use a content strategy to plan that first month of content. Then you're onboarding and you're setting up the strategy automatically. Now, this is better than an innate-in workflow because it is on your computer. It has access to your files and it can upload to Google Drive without you having to go build out this whole automation and all that, okay? Innate-in's cool, and there's still some positives there, but the point of AI is it's agentic. It's going to do things for you, and I'm not going to have to go build this big-ass thing, okay? So, for example, let's pull this up. Hey, Claude, what is the most... Oh, actually, let's do this. Hey, Claude, I run Kendo.ai. Please do a competitor analysis for us, as well as critique our web presence. Let's say that, okay? Let me fix these words. Okay, competition, whatever. So, do we have Sonnet yet? Not yet. So I'm going to click, let's go. And so it's going to go do this now. And we'll see, no longer available. Which model is no longer available? I think they're rolling out Sonnet 5, by the way, guys, like in real time, which is pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I think they are. So anyway, let's see here. If I have to switch model, we'll see if it lets me do it. Oh, wait, how do I go back? So look, it's asking me questions in a drop down. So it's saying, what specific competitors should I analyze? So I'm going to say find them for me. What aspects matter most? Let's say product features. How would you like me to deliver them? Something else. Google Doc. And so it's now going to go do this. And this is going to give you guys the idea here of really how cool this software is. It's now going to go do this. And it's going to drive my computer if needed. It'll open a browser. It'll put the file in my files. And then if everything lives on your computer, when you tell it to do something, it just grabs it. It already has the context. It's already there. You don't have to drag and drop and upload and, like set up flows and all this nonsense. So look, it's opening up my browser right now. And so this is the agentic use of a browser. So it's the Claude MCP. It's opening up Kendo. And so now it's going to go scroll and it's going to analyze Kendo. And then it's going to be like, okay, who's your competitors? It's probably going to pull up like Hyperbound, Second Nature, Udly, which are the competitors I'm aware of. And so let's see the thinking here. Using Claude in Chrome, it's scrolling down through the website. And so obviously we're not going to sit and watch this because this will take a couple minutes, but it is scrolling my website now and it is looking at what I would be looking at. And then it's going to go, okay, what's similar? Okay, here's your competitors. Okay, what do they do? What do you do? And it's going to give me a report the same way that I would use like Openclaw or something. But I think it's a bit safer. It's a bit more organized. It's a bit more of a professional system. My experience with Openclaw has not been great. And again, I'm telling you guys, the security issue is pretty big. So I would straight up just use Claude Cowork unless you're technical, unless you're a developer, you know what you're doing. Because otherwise you're opening yourself up to giving an AI, which can be prompt injection hacked, access to all of your stuff, which is not good, okay? It's not good at all. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Alongside code is obviously awesome. And I really encourage you guys to just go spend a couple hours playing with this. See what you can do, play with it. If you're running an AI business, this is the driver for you. And you connect your Slack, connect your Drive, and then just tell it to do things. And then I'm sure you could even hook it up to Telegram like you do with Openclaw. Okay, so if you like this video, guys, like, subscribe. We're back making content. It's a big year. We have some crazy stuff coming for you guys. We're very busy in January building our own actual AI company, Kendo AI. So we're not here to LARP. We're here to build real shit and help you guys do the same thing. So God bless. I'll see you on the next video.